What is up, guys? This is me, and I'm back with another video, another talking video. Yeah, I'm starting to like these a lot more because I get my opinion out and stuff. And today we're going to be doing the Bears' projected defensive starters. Now, I think this defense is probably going to be even better than the Bears' defense in 2018. It has so much experience, even with the younger players, and they all have a lot of talent and a lot of potential. So, before this video starts, I'd like to give a shout out to the Ghost of Judah Tribe. He does a lot of Bears talk videos, and I actually got this idea from him. Don't worry, I did subscribe. And yeah, so let's get into it. So this is the Bears' projected defensive starters. Now, if I was to make one change, I would make Deshaun Gibson the starter over Deion Bush. I know when he made this video, Deshaun Gibson wasn't on the Bears yet, but this guy is a very good free safety to play on the other side of Eddie Jackson, and Eddie Jackson is a natural strong safety. The first thing that I want to get into is the Bears' defensive line. It is super good. It is super good. We have defensive end Akeem Hicks, who's probably the most underrated Bears player in Bears history. He is the reason why the Bears defense didn't really do that well last year because he broke his elbow or whatever. He is a very good player, and I expect good things from him this year, and I don't think he's going to get injured again. Now we have Eddie Goldman, and he is really good also. He has been a Bear since he knows the system. He's been a Bear for a long time, and he's also very underrated. He gets a lot of sacks. He makes sure no running back runs up the middle. He's Dalvin Cook's kryptonite, you know? And then we have Bilal Nichols. Bilal Nichols is not a bad player at all, but he's average. But I think that the Bears could pick up J.J. Watt or trade a fourth-round pick for him because there's been a lot of trade rumors. Especially, look at these two tweets. And the first one was on May 18th, which was only 3 days ago. And thanks for having me, Jake. I enjoyed talking all things about Chicago for you. Although I still limited my trips to the city due to the inability to turn down a Chicago-style hot dog or a slice of deep dish pizza. Now, this may have not much to do with football, but there's other ones, and I saw another one. I just couldn't find it right now, and this one. So the second tweet is kind of a little bit irrelevant because it's 2 years late, and he said Chicago's a great city, and then someone replied to it and said, "At Chicago Bears start trade rumors now." Now, this has a low chance of happening, but if it does happen, the Bears would be very good. Very good. The next group of people that we're going to talk about is our defensive backs. Let's start off with Kyle Fuller. Kyle Fuller has been a asset to the Bears team for a long time. And I don't care what anybody says, he is a top 5 corner in the league. He didn't have a down year last year, like some other defensive players on the team. Yeah. And then right under him, we have Deshaun Gibson. So he has had to build himself from the ground up and is only getting better by the year. That's all I gotta say for him. And then we got Eddie Jackson. I don't have to say anything about Eddie Jackson. Eddie Jackson is so good. He's a top 5 safety in the league. I'd say top 3 even. When he plays his natural position, he makes so much impact on the Bears team. It's insane. And then on the bottom right, we got the 50th overall pick, Jalen Johnson. So I'm not sure what his situation was on why he slipped so far in the draft. But he could have gone 22nd. I saw mock drafts of him going 22nd in the first round, and then he slipped to the Bears, which is good. And I was looking at tape of this guy, and when he is on fire in a game, he plays kind of like Jeff Okuda, who was the 3rd overall pick, and I expect him to go far. Now, next we're going to talk about our inside linebackers, otherwise known as middle linebackers. We have Danny Trevathan and Roquan Smith. Now let's start off with Roquan Smith. He is a tackling machine and he's only in his second year. He had 120 tackles in his first year, and last year he was kind of rattled with injuries and off-field issues, not like bad ones. I think he had something going on with his family or something, but he still, one game, again, I think on Thanksgiving, he had like 14 tackles in one game. And to put that in perspective, some don't even have 14 tackles in a year. Some busts, but like still. Let's talk about Danny Trevathan. He also got injured. I'm not sure what his injury was. I think he like broke his arm or something. He is a very good player also. He is a little bit at the end of his career, so you can't say too much about him, but he is a Super Bowl champion with the Broncos, and I think he's a good leader, a good winner. Next, we're going to talk about my favorite positions on the defense: Khalil Mack and Robert Quinn as edge rushers. Now, Robert Quinn, he has a kind of a little bit weird stat line, but this is why. He goes up in he gets more sacks every single year, and I think last year he had 13.5 sacks. That is awesome. 13.5 sacks. And then Khalil Mack, he's kind of self-explanatory. Last year he was hurt and was triple teamed and stuff. He was worn out. I don't think he had too much conditioning. He should have played in the preseason. You know what I mean? But, yeah. So Khalil Mack is self-explanatory. He is a top 2 edge rusher in the league, and nobody can even argue with that. Now, thank you guys for watching this video. I should do more of these videos, and I should overview our offense next. Yeah. Tell me what you guys would change. Tell me what you guys like about this video, and I'd appreciate if you like and subscribe. We're on a road to 300 subscribers. We gained like 50 subscribers in about 2.5 weeks. That is about a record. Alright, thank you guys for watching.